barracks. Oh, zikabomolewa.
The king, the sultan of the Arabs, should sit there, and then the slaves wanamsukuma from the back. So you see those structures there, hapo ndo slaves wanakamata wakisukuma na inatembea kwa rail.
Walikuwa nasukuma na slaves.
Na inatembea kwa on a railway. Tunaona part of the.
So hii ni mfano wake kama ilikuwa hapa.
Hii ndio yenyewe hii.
Ilikuwa hapa, alikuwa nasukuma hapa akipelekwa wapi?
Akipelekwa Old Town, hii kwa mji wa kale.
So hii rail ilikuwa complete.
Ilikuwa complete. Ikienda hivyo, lakini sasa hii imetolewa kwa hizo cabros.
So huyu ni whale kuanzia pale.
Yeah, it's a skeleton of a young whale. That's the head, the spine. Down there we have the ribs. So in particular somewhere in Tana River County, it has been washed away by the waves. So because it's not edible, so the villagers walitoa hizo nyama alafu wakaleta mfupa hapa.
Walikula nyama.
Watu wapendelee kula hii nyama.
Kwa nini?
Huyo kwa familia ile ya dolphin. Unajua dolphin pia watu wakuli.
Unafikiria dolphin ukuliwa?
Dolphin hakuliwi.
At all? Si dolphin ni samaki?
Ni samaki lakini hakuliwi.
Hakuliwi? Sijaisikia.
Shelo ngozi yake ni nyororo kama binadamu, hana scales, hana zile magamba. Sasa wakati alipatikana huyu, watu walitoa tu hizo manyama mfupa kaleka. So this is an original skeleton.
Original skeleton hapa. Lower jaw and upper jaw. Ilikuwa kilo ngapi?
Hii uzito wake unajulikana, lakini unajua sampata misi.
Red alipatikana kama amekufa. Huku hii bahari
ya Tana River huko Indian Ocean bado.
Sasa ilibebwa na nini kuletwa hapa?
Ilibebwa na ileko kwa ile matracks.
Hii ni mita nyingi sana hizi. So hii ndio mkia yake.
Trading commodities and spices. So some of the spices include the frankincense or ubani in Kiswahili. We have tende or the Omani date. Then we have the dried lemon. We have cloves over here. Then the cinnamon, cardamom, and then we have black pepper at the end. So these are some of the spices and what goes in a biashara. And then on this end we have the elephant tusk.
original elephant trunk.
For now, we just gonna know some up there. Those are the Omani scriptures.
Domain?
Omani scriptures.
Omani scripture.
Yeah, the Holy Quran.
Quran.
On this opposite side, these are the sultans, the kings.
Starting from where?
So in Arabic, we usually start this from this end here.
Right, oh. Okay, so this one is the first one.
The first one, Sultan Said in Sultan. Let's go to the Oman Arab women.
Oh.
Warembo.
Hey, Warembo. These are wives.
Yeah.
To Sultan.
So the Sultan, of course, one of them is the mother. Then the four are wife. Because
so where is the mother?
The mother is the first one. You see this?
The first one.
The cover there for respect.
Hello, mother. Mother Sultan.
Because in the Islamic culture rules, maximum number of wives you can have is 4.
4.
Yeah.
So these are daughter?
These are the wives.
Wives? Yeah. Oh, the first wife, second wife, third wife, fourth wife.
This side, these are the beauty ornaments.
Beauty ornaments of Sultan or wives?
Of the wives of the Sultan. Jewelry.
Just a minute, I capture it well.
Yeah.
For my viewers. So wives to Sultan. And of course they are models.
Yeah. Even have a model of
model of a man, of Sultan himself.
The Arab man usually has a knife on the waist because of culture. It's part of the culture, just like the Maasai community.
Oh, he has to carry.
Yeah, it's a dagger.
But looks like a weapon. Isn't it a dangerous thing to have a weapon?
Yeah, it's a dangerous weapon. Developments in Oman.
It is
Kind of developments in Oman.
Oman
now has very big airports.
Oman.
Yeah, Oman, as we speak.
Where is Oman?
Oman is an Arabic country. Just after Saudi Arabia.
Oman.
Yeah. So they have very good doctors. They are good in medical services. You can see they have good roads down here. Very good in medical services. You can see transport and logistics. They're very good in transporting items. You can see they're good in agriculture. Down here we have the textile industry and the manufacturing of different clothes. So Omanis of the time are people who have developed So the Oman government are the one who funded the renovation of this building. That's why the building looks very new.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's an AC over here, then we have a TV set over there. So this was a generous donation from the Oman government to fund the renovation of this building, which means they recognize this building from Oman.
All right. Oman. This is the king?
I used to be the king. He died in 2020.
Died in 2020.
Yeah.
Name?
HM Sultan Qaboos bin Said.
This is their town? Oman, Oman, Oman. And this is?
The model of the Arab boat. The real boat can be 10 times bigger than that.
10? 10 times bigger.
10 times bigger. So this is just a model.
Going down the stairs. Of who?
1990, one of the staff of Forte Jesus was working in this place. So he discovered some remains of a human skeleton. So after deep research, it was discovered that it was one of the Portuguese soldiers who died in this place.
His name is a soldier.
So we understand in history, this place was once surrounded by Arabs for 3 years and 9 months, which led to the Portuguese dying of hunger.
So this is one of the soldiers.
One of the soldiers who died in this place.
Oh.
Arabs were.
Oman Arab. Well.
It is 76 feet deep.
76.
Yeah. Which is equivalent to 23 meters.
Oh.
So the only addition is the electric pump.
There's a like. Oh, okay.
It was not there before.
It was not there. Ah, that's enough.
So you can see it's very heavy.
Uh-huh.
So when the ship docks, it is thrown in the water.
Uh-huh.
Then after now they want to travel, they pull it back, they return it back to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
The church.
Yeah. This
Oh, they were Christian. They used to have a church.
They were Catholic Christians, and these are the remains of that Portuguese church. So it was bombed or demolished by the Arabs because the Arabs came here with another religion. So they were not believing in Christianity, so they decided to demolish the church.
Okay. Which what? Baruch.
So Baruch is a community, which comes from India, Iran, Pakistan. So they came in this area as war mercenaries. So they intermarried the local community, and this is what we have today. This is the current Baruch community. That photo was taken in the year 2019, just recently.
2019.
And this is how they used to be in 1963.
So 1963. What about this one?
Those are the chairmen for the community.
Till today.
It's a dress code for the Oman Arab.
Oman Arab. The same thing that we see there.
So this is different because this now they have association with the Baluchis. Baluchis.
After intermarrying.
Yeah. So this one they came here as war mercenaries to work with the Oman Arabs.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a dress code when they're getting married.
when they're getting married.
Yeah, this is how they dress. And the dressing for a normal day is that one.
For normal day, looks different. Baluch.
The dressing for cold weather.
For Baluch.
Yeah, because you understand in the desert, during the night it's very cold.
They live in the desert.
Yeah, they live in the desert. So during the night, they put this on, which is far from ship. So they put this one
To protect them from cold. Huh? Okay. The dress code of
Baluchi soldiers.
Baluch
Soldiers were tall in stature and they were war mercenaries. Their main mission to come in this place was to help the Oman Arab army to fight away the Portuguese. And they succeeded because they came in very large numbers. So they surrounded the fort for 2 years and 8 months, which led to the starvation of the Portuguese people. So there's an English saying which says never fight a losing battle. So these days were too many for the Portuguese to fight.
So they were assisting what? Arab.
The Roman Arab.
Roman Arab.
So these are easily obviously hapa ni artifacts. I just utapitisha pia hivi.
Women court.
Hall is where a very big conference happened between the British people. You can see where the Arabs and then the local people were sitting on the ground because the local people are not valued. You can see one of them is very sad. He's holding the chin there.
So these are meeting between
between the British and the Oman Arabs, which happened in this exact room. So from this side, this was the British were sitting.
British were sitting here?
Yeah, on this side. And then the other side was the Oman Arabs. The local people were sitting on the ground here.
On the ground?
Yeah, they were not valued. Over here we have an original gun which was being used during the day. So this gun was analog, it can only load a single bullet at a time. So just like you bend it, then you insert the bullet, then you shoot. In some other cases it was used to hunt down the elephant for the tusk, because an elephant tusk was a very valuable trading commodity. Yeah. These are some of the weapons from the Oman Arabs.
Weapons?
So you have swords, and those things like look like it looks like a hat, but it's not a hat. Those are shields. They're made of rhino skin.
This one?
Yeah. So you can see one of them was attacked until.
This is a bullet hole.
Yeah. So it's like a hole. So this should be a. It has something on the inside. You hold it like this.
Okay.
And then on the other hand, you hold the sword.
Right.
Yeah. So this is called a kanjar. It's an Omani dagger. So bent like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a national symbol. It's even in the flag of Oman.
Oman. What is this?
So right now we're going on the head part.
Head part.
See the armory door.
Amari what? Amari store.
So all of this thing was a coral rock. You can see now. It's
Oh,
a big
coral
coral
rock.
stone. So they came here and carved the rock in the shape of a human being.
Huh.
Yeah. So down there you can see there's
Passage
like an
of the-
entrance. So that's where they could bring in the weapons. That's what's called the passage of the arches, passage of ammunition.
Very deep. So that is the end of.
From that entrance there, that's where because just after Fort Jesus is the Indian Ocean. So when the ship dock, all the weapons are brought in the fort through that entrance.
What abroad?
The weapons.
The weapons, okay.
Guns, cannons, gunpowder, the cannonballs, all of them coming through that. But for now it is blocked due to security reasons.
Okay. So what is this? A cave?
Yeah, it's a cave, but used to be a store for the guns.
Store for the armory?
An ammunition store.
Ammunition?
Yeah.
For the Portuguese?
The Portuguese, so all the weapons from the Portuguese, when they're brought in from the ship, they are stored in these two rooms. As you can see, this was just one coral stone.
Coral stone.
Here they carved it to make it the two rooms, which was the initial purpose of storage for the weapon.
And it's very quiet here.
Yeah. So later it was used to keep the slaves so that they don't escape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the initial purpose was for weapons only.
Okay. Stop. Tuenda wapi kujua?
Tunaenda kufikia mahali sasa alikuwa anaona bahari kwa karibu. It's a rice
Bush? It's a tower.
Yeah. It's a watching tower. You can just get in and see what it is.
Oh! Watch tower. So I can watch from here. Yeah, I can see. Watch tower.
Enjoy here.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What about sasa hapa wakiona enemy arriving wanaanza kumshoot from this angle here.
Akiona enemy arriving, they start shooting.
So it's a very advanced military base during that time.
Hey, this one is not stopping.
The ring. That is amazing.
Simple. Another?
It was a Portuguese open bathroom. This one they used to take their shower.
Oh, these are bathroom.
Yeah, this door of this room. So it was open like this because most of them are men. There's no that fear of who will see you or not. So you just take your bag.
Is that Likoni?
That's called That is Nyali. You know Nyali?
The other side?
Yeah, the other side is Nyali.
Nyali.
So over here we have the view of the Indian Ocean. So from here you can see any warship arriving from that end or from this side.
Mtu anaweza enda hapo juu.
Unaweza enda tu uangalie kile huko mbele pale. Kitchen.
Portuguese?
Kitchen. So this is all the meals for the soldiers to be prepared in this one. So the whole of this building, just 3 chimneys. That's the first one.
Chimney?
Chimney number 1.
Who used to cook there for you?
Chimney number 2.
Number 2?
Then the biggest one, chimney number 3.
Number 3? What's the chimney? Chimney number 3.
So all the food for the soldiers is being prepared inside this room.
All right.
Several designs.
Omani door.
Yeah, it's an Omani door. So you can see the patterns. This is what distinguishes them from other doors. For example, on this end you can spot there's a chain. So this chain is a symbol for unity. Then you have the flowers as a symbol for love. Then you have these structures here. It's for decoration. But in Portuguese doors, it's for protection because they're very sharp. Then on top there, you can notice there's a verse of the Quran, something written in Arabic. So that's a verse of the Quran. And it's one among the patterns of the Oman Arab doors. In some other doors, you will find verses of Quran or Arabic poems.
Portuguese wall painting.
So these are the Portuguese wall paintings over here.
Portuguese wall painting.
The Portuguese used to paint or to draw these things to resemble how their lifestyle used to be. For example, from that end, you can see that's the boats or the ship was their only means of transport. Remember, talking about the 15th century. There are no the aeroplanes or the cars we have today. Here you have a cross because they were Christians, and one of their main missions was to spread Christianity. And this is how the soldiers used to dress. So a dress code of the Portuguese of that 15th century. And then here we have a cross, then we have fish on this side. Fish was their staple food because most of the time they are sailing. And again, the fort is very close to the Indian Ocean, so it's very easy to get fish. We have a horn here for blowing. The guy who stays on the watchtowers, in case he notices someone arriving, he just blows the horn to alert all the others. On this end, we have a smoking pipe over here because they used to smoke during their free times. So in simple terms, the Portuguese were drawing these patterns to resemble how their day-to-day lives used to be.
So when were they doing this? During that time?
Yeah, from 1593 to 1698 when they were thrown out by the Arabs.
Okay.